Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited that I get to share my journey with you. I want to start out by just letting you know that I am so passionate about a ketogenic lifestyle. 7 years ago, over 7 years ago, my life changed when I started this journey, and I want to be able to share it with you. Now, I have been sharing my journey, but I've been containing it in a small, different social media platform. So now I decided that I want to broaden that and be able to change more lives and hopefully inspire and motivate you with my story. Have you ever felt like you just have done everything that they said to do? You did all the diets, you did everything they said, and you still aren't in a place where you want your health and your weight to be? I have felt that way, and that's when my journey started. So 7 years ago, almost eight, I had a series of doctor's appointments, and basically my doctor told me that I am pre-diabetic and that in 6 months I'm going to have to get on insulin. Okay, so I was thinking, medicine is just, I have a mama. She's 101 years old. I get to be her part-time caretaker, and she's not a medicine lady. So that's always been like in my head. So my goal was to do something that was not medicine. I wanted to, if there was a way that I can get a handle on this, that's what I wanted to do. Now, I had tried every diet. I have been on a diet since I was 12 years old. 12 years, well, you know what, wait, 2 years old. I heard a story that when I was 2 years old, my little legs were so fat that I couldn't even crawl, and the doctor put me on skim milk. Okay, now skim milk's a whole nother story. You know what we know about it now, but I'm just saying I've been on a diet since I was 2 years old. Oh my goodness! So long story short, I decide to do it naturally, if I could, at least to try. So the doctor gave me 6 months. And I was looking at some talk shows that day, October 26, 2017, and they were talking about how a ketogenic lifestyle can help people that are pre-diabetic and diabetic. It can help control that. I knew enough about, I've been on a diet so long, I knew about carbs, I knew about sugar, so it wasn't hard for me to believe that it would help that. But I was like, that's the only thing that I haven't tried. I have not tried that. I've been on every other diet that you can think of, and I was still in this position, and I haven't tried that. So long story short, I decide I'm going to try it. I'm going to go full force and try it. And I did it afraid. Now, I was afraid, we were instilled, don't eat red meat, don't eat fat, healthy whole grains, had lots of fiber, all the stuff. So here I am. I'm going to do the exact opposite of what they say. I was terrified, but then I also was already pretty messed up. I had pre-diabetes, pre-high blood pressure. I had acne, allergies, backaches. My knee hurt so bad I barely could sit down. I'm a medical pedicurist, so I barely can sit low enough to sit on the chair to do the pedicures. Those kind of pedicures are really, you have to sit low. So I would have to stick my legs straight out because bending it hurted. It was so inflamed with inflammation and fluid, and just, I was really messed up. I was 51 years old then. I'm 59 now, but I was 51 years old then. And I thought to myself, I already have all the stuff. So if I try this and I get worse, I'll just stop. So that's how I justified me being afraid. And I thought, okay, I'm going to give this a shot. If I get worse, I'll stop. But I just want to make a note that I did it afraid. Hint, hint. So long story short, I end up going back to the doctor 6 months later, everything reversed. My numbers are great. And my doctor's like, at first he kept looking at my chart like, who is this? And then he's like, what did you do? And I told him what I did. So I actually got to teach him about what I did. And that was really great. And that was the new lifestyle that I decided to live. So I'm 7 years in now, almost 8 years. And that journey was amazing. But my journey didn't stop there. About 3 years after that, I decided, well, I was challenged. I watch Dr. Berry, y'all. I watch him even every day, even now. Then I learned so much from him. They had a carnivore challenge, and I thought, okay, people in my group are already asking me questions about carnivore, this and that. I didn't know the answer because I didn't do that. I was strictly keto at that point. So I decided to do the carnivore challenge, the 90-day carnivore challenge. You guys, at the end of not at the end of the 90 days, just like part way in, my body just started to chisel up. Okay. And you guys don't know me yet, but my group that knows me, they know I don't work out. I don't work out yet. I'm saying I'm going to work out. I'm going to be 60 this year. So I really am going to start working out, but I don't work out. So when people are asking me, have you been working out? And I'm like, I have not been working out. And I'm like, okay, this carnivore diet makes me look like I work out. I love that. So I finished my 90 days of the carnivore diet, and I was amazed. I was amazed because I already felt great. I already lost all my weight on keto. I reversed my pre-diabetes, pre-high blood pressure, acne's gone, allergies gone, arthritis gone. I had ringing in my ear, tinnitus, that's gone. All these things were gone. I was feeling great, and I just did it to do the challenge, and so I can answer the questions to the people in my group that wanted to know more about a carnivore lifestyle. So at the end of the 90 days, I decide, okay, I don't think I'm going to go all the way back to keto because I can't even believe what I'm about to tell you. In that 90 days, a cataract left on my eye. Not the 90 days. Okay, the 90 days made me feel good, but like I stayed on carnivore pretty much. I'm pretty much carnivore now, kind of carnivore. That's why I call myself. Like a year after my cataract left, I had a small cataract growing on my eye, and it left. And I'm like, what? And then my carpal tunnel in my finger, repetitive motion, it's part of my job. I thought I was going to have to get that surgery, left. Now on keto, I lost all of those other things, but those like extra 2 things that happened once I went carnivore, I thought that was amazing. So I decided that I don't want to go all the way back to carnivore, but I'm probably not going to go all the way back to keto either. So I'm kind of like, they call it ketovore. I follow Ken and Neisha. I just call myself kind of carnivore. I do seasonings and 0 carb condiments with my meat. I might have some pickles sometimes, or get a couple of bites of my hubby's Brussels sprouts when we're out to dinner. I'm kind of carnivore, whatever, titles, whatever. So long story short, that experience I have so much passion for the whole ketogenic umbrella, the low carb all the way to the carnivore. You can find where you are. I'm right now probably, I'm pretty carnivore. So, but my journey it just made me want to share it and give hope and inspiration and motivation to people. If you felt like, you know what, I just want to give up, I just tried everything, you have to give this a try. So I'm going to give you 3 tips or 3 bonus tips at the end of this video. So at this point, if you're enjoying this content and you think it can add value to your life, please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe. I'm going to do more videos. I'm going to be sharing my journey, the ups and downs all the way through. I'm going to talk about when I relapsed in 2020 and how I got back on track. And the other thing that I want to talk about is the mindset. I have a whole series called Mindset Reset Concepts that I'm going to be introducing to you guys. And that's what really, really helped me to get back on track and stay on track when I kind of fell off in 2020. And we're going to talk more about that. I'm hoping that you will stick with me, listen to this channel, get some nuggets, and be able to apply that to your life. And at this point, I'm going to tell you 3 things. 3 things to just help you if you're thinking about eating this way, changing your life. If you've tried everything else like I did, what do you have to lose? except for those things that I mentioned, lots of things. So the first thing that I want to tell you is number one, don't overthink it. Don't overthink this. If you overthink it, you'll talk yourself out of it. You'll say, oh, I don't even have time to do this. I don't have time to meal prep. I don't have time to learn about it and do the study to get up to par. You'll make all kinds of excuses. Don't overthink it. Just eat fatty meat, green leafy veg, and don't be afraid of the fat. Put some butter on your vegetables. It's like that simple, you guys. It's that simple. So if you're feeling like, oh, I don't know exactly what to eat or whatever, let me tell you something. You know what not to eat. You know not to be eating that bread and that pasta and this and that. So you could start there. You know what not to eat. That's not the reason that you're not doing it. You know what not to eat. So just start there. Just stop eating the bread, the sugar, the carbs, the pasta, all that. You know that. You know green leafy veggies are great. Eat your meats. Don't be afraid of the fatty meat. And then just keep listening to my channel and add to that and tweak. But don't overthink it. And then the next step after not overthinking it, just do it. Step number 2, just do it. You know what to do more than you think. You don't have to have these perfect percentages and numbers and, oh, let me wait till, I get to this day of the week or that. You guys, I started on a Thursday in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day at 7:00 p.m. I had like a dinner date that night. And that's when I started. I said, I'm not waiting till Monday. I'm not waiting till the beginning of the month. I'm not waiting till I know all about keto. I knew enough to not eat carbs. And that's what you can do. You just have to sometimes do the hard thing. Yes, it's hard. We're going to be talking about some ways to help you with that when I do the mindset reset concepts training. But it's worth it because you want to do hard now or you want to do hard later. I want to be able to walk, hang out with my nieces and nephews when I get old. I want to be able to, if I'm on vacation, go up some stairs, take a hike, whatever. I want to be able to get up if I fall. These are things that I want when I get older. I'm already going to be 60 this year. So you guys, hard now or hard later? Hard now is, I got to do this diet. I got to restrict, not eat carbs, whatever. But hard later, you guys, hard later is not. We don't want hard later. We don't want to have to be in a nursing home on all kinds of meds. I don't even want to say the rest that can happen. I don't want to freak you out, but we do not want hard later. And then the last step, number 3, to just getting started is to just never give up. When it gets hard, when you run into a complication, when you don't feel like it, don't give up. Just master it. My motto is don't give up. And not even just in this, in things in your life. Yes, things could be hard, but just never give up. Instead, master it. So if you're, that's the most common mistake, giving up too quickly. Oh, you did it a week. Okay. And then you had a headache or whatever. I know. I've been through it all. I get the leg cramps. I had all of that stuff. I got it resolved. I did not give up because my why was bigger than the weight. The reason why I wanted to do it was so much bigger than the weight. I was not giving up. So I worked through that. I got those electrolytes together. I had to learn about that. Remember when I did it, there wasn't as many people doing this, and I didn't know anyone personally in my life doing it. So luckily I had some YouTubers that helped me through that, but I didn't really have anyone personally that I knew. So you guys are so lucky. You have so many more ways to learn about this, and just put it in the community in this YouTube group. I opened up the community tonight. I did a post. You can put questions there. If you have comments in this video, you can put them there also. But you guys just never give up. Number 3 is never give up. Master it instead. Figure out why what's happening is happening and then fix it, but never give up. And at least not give yourself 90 days, at least. Don't be giving up after no week and stuff, okay? So give yourself 90 days. Just never give up. use this platform. We're going to build an amazing community of people that want to get better, that want to use their diet and lifestyle to get better. And you can have help with that. We can get through this carb addiction. I had carb addiction, and I'm going to be talking about how you can work through that and get that handled. And you're going to see me more videos to come. And so if you love this content, if you want to learn more about how to get your life in order, your health, your weight, get that carb addiction under control, I'm going to be here to help you. I'm going to be loading 2 or 3 videos a week. Let me know in the comments what kind of things you want to see, what kind of questions you have, and use the community link. We have a community link here, so you can put questions in there, suggestions. And you guys, I'm just so excited. I can't wait to share all of this stuff with you, all of this stuff. So you guys have a good night. Like and subscribe this channel, and sharing is caring. Share this with someone that needs to hear my journey, health and hope, 90-pound weight loss, and losing all those non-scale victories also. You guys, share it, and let's do this together. Have a good night.